All right, I'm sharing with you in this video a newer online ESL company that has recently come under my radar, and I think it has a pretty good rate of pay, and they are in great need of teachers. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tim, and I'm your go-to for online teaching related topics. I share about online ESL companies on this channel, which is how I got my start with online teaching. And I also share about how you can build your own online teaching business. If we're meeting for the first time, welcome. I would love it if you would hit subscribe, like the video if you get value from it, and share it with a fellow online teacher who might be interested in a newer online ESL company to get started in this industry. So the company I want to share with you today is called Poly English. Now, you may have heard me talk about companies like LingoStar and AllSchool in the past, and it seems from the research that I've done that Poly English is sort of a sister or partner company to those companies. Poly English was established in Singapore, so that's where their headquarters are. They provide one-on-one lessons to students under the age of 18, and as I said in the beginning of the video, they are in great need of teachers. So if that's you, if you fit the requirements, then I encourage you to apply below by clicking the link or going to onlineteacherdude.com/poly. Now, I just want to preface this whole video by saying I don't make promises about, getting hired for these companies. And in fact, I don't work for most of them. This channel is a resource for you. This is just me sharing companies that have come under my radar, maybe that I've worked with in the past or partnered with in the past, and I think might be a good option for you. I try to do my due diligence and do my research and make sure that they're legit, they're not a scam, things like that. But I encourage you with anything that you're doing online that you do your own research and make an informed decision for yourself. Now, if you're looking for other companies to get hired with, you can head on over to onlineteacherdude.com and you can click on the button at the top navigation bar that says Teach, and that's where I sort of keep my featured companies and companies that I recommend if you're interested in them. And if you're interested in going solo or going independent and building your online teaching business on your own, attracting your own students through social media, please check out my free class at onlineteacherdude.com/webinar. Okay, let's jump into the details all about Poly English. Okay, so as for hiring requirements, they are hiring only North American teachers. So that is US and Canada. You need to be eligible to work there, have a passport from there, but you can live anywhere around the world as long as you can prove that you are from the US or Canada. Number two is that they require a bachelor's degree. This has been my experience with most companies that are hiring, North American teachers, native English-speaking teachers, that they do require a bachelor's degree. The next requirement is that they require a teaching license. So this is like a license from your local school board or something similar. They're not just requiring a TESOL certificate like other companies. They do require a teaching license, so they want licensed actual, teachers. But they will also look at you if you've got, local teaching experience in a brick and mortar classroom or international school teaching experience abroad. As I said, a TESOL or a TEFL certificate is not required, but highly recommended if you're able to get one. I've got a couple that I recommend, one from Bridge Academy and one from International Open Academy. They vary in prices, but you can check the video description to check out those options, and you can get one for quite an affordable price, and it just adds to your resume. I think it's a good thing to have when you are in the process of applying for online ESL companies. Okay, let's now talk about the rate of pay. So the pay rate that they are advertising is between $14 and $24 per hour. Now, I've worked with companies that sort of had this broad range before, and in my experience, you're going to fall in the lower end of that when you get started. So, think about $14, $15 per hour, which would be like $7 or $7.50 per 30-minute lesson. Typically, when a range like that is advertised, it's a little bit difficult to get on that upper range, but they do have ways that you can increase your base pay and make more money. So they say that typically this rate of pay can increase when a teacher's evaluation is done and you have, good standing and you're showing good performance on the platform. So that's one way that your pay rate can increase periodically. They also have other ways to increase your pay, like referral bonuses if you refer another teacher to the company, and also trial class conversions. And for the month of February, they are offering $20 for any teacher who can apply, get hired, and start teaching. And that is for the entire month of February. So the other nice thing is they do pay for, no-shows and student cancellations. If a student doesn't show up, you get paid $3 for the class. And if the student cancels within 2 hours, then you get $2.40 for that class. Trial class conversions are also $5 if you teach a trial class and that student joins the company and purchases lessons. Their hours are very similar to other companies, especially those companies that are having Chinese students, that you can work, peak hours, Beijing time, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., and on the weekends, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. They encourage you to open a minimum of 10 hours per week, so this would be like around 2 hours per day. And really that's kind of an optimal amount of slots that I would recommend you to have open if you want to have the best booking rate. Of course, the more you open to be available for, the more likely you are to get booked. Okay, so for the hiring process, you're going to register with the link below, onlineteacherdude.com/Polly. That's P-O-L-L-Y. Now, once you register and your basic information is accepted, you're going to do a device test just to make sure that you have a strong internet connection, good audio and good video. So after that, you're going to be invited to do a recorded demo. This is between 5 to 8 minutes. You're going to use material that's provided by Poly English. It's going to be inside of your account. And all those online teaching skills that you may have learned about with other companies or have seen online with other YouTube videos are going to be really helpful for you. I have lots of videos on my channel about demo lessons and things like that. So, brush up on those skills of using TPR and rewards and kind of engaging the student as much as you can through the lesson. And also make sure that you read their demo instructions and material carefully and thoroughly so that you know exactly what is to be expected. Now, if you pass that stage, you will move into the training stage, and then you're going to, upload your documents after that and record your intro video, which is sort of your marketing for getting new students to book your lessons. And as I said, they're in great need of teachers right now. So head on over to onlineteacherdude.com/Polly or click the link below in the video description. Now, I don't think Poly English is for everyone because as you can see, the requirements are a little bit stricter than other companies. But if you're a native English speaker and you have a strong, teaching background, either experience in brick and mortar schools or international schools and a teaching license, and you are looking for a small, newer company to get hired with, to be able to grow with them, nothing's going to be perfect. I've yet to find a perfect online ESL company out there, but for a rate of pay that is fairly industry standard and, an opportunity to maybe get in on the early days, then I think Poly English could be a really good fit for you. Okay, so that's the sort of basic information about Poly English, giving you sort of an opportunity to apply, understanding the requirements, the rate of pay, and the actual application process. If you've got any questions that I've not answered in this video, feel free to put them below, and I will do my best to get the right answers to you as quick as possible. Again, if you got value from the video and this is something that you're interested in, I would love it if you would like the video. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit subscribe. You can also join my free class on how to go independent as an online ESL teacher at onlineteacherdude.com/webinar. And if Poly English interests you, then go ahead and apply with the link in the video description. Let me know how the process goes, questions that you have. I'll do my best to help and support you. All that information is in the video description. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Happy teaching.